Thank you for watching Taking It. My name is Ebony,
And my name is Jamark.
and today we're going to be talking about hood culture. What is it? What does it mean? Should it be separated from Black culture? Is it positive or is it detrimental to us? All right. What is hood culture? Let's break that down. Define and explain it. Hood culture is what? The culture of the hood. The gathering of people in poverty in an area, usually in the city, sometimes outside.
Is it a positive thing? Is it a negative thing?
Well, I mean, it's the culture of the hood. I don't know. There are some positives and there are some negatives.
Yeah, like you got like certain hoods that are known for high drug dealing spots, certain hoods that are known for, I guess, could you say like a low income housing area, would that be considered a hood?
Yeah.
So that's like more of a controlled community versus you got some hoods that are like robbing, selling, and killing.
Well, the hood is the place, and there are people who do different things within that.
So you think like hood culture is different than.
Yes.
So I think there's like, all right, there's hood culture and then ghetto culture. I think the positive way we look at things is, I guess we could say ghetto culture.
Yeah.
That's more of the positive way of
Yeah.
saying things.
Yeah.
But hood culture is completely different. I think that's when you go with the struggle culture, the treating the broken homes, the poverty, the romanticized violence, and drug dealing and drug doing. I think that's more so the hood culture.
Yeah. Yeah, I would agree with that. I feel like trap music would be more like the sound of
The
hood
hood.
culture.
Exactly. And I think that for me, like a couple points. My first point is this, like struggle culture. I think the hood culture, if we're gonna go with hood, I mean the ghetto's fine. That people are like in a flourishing community and they're just dealing with poverty in like a healthier way with programs. Like, ate the school lunches or ate outside at the park lunches. They got all the programs. I think that's like the ghetto communities. Even the Jews had ghettos. So the ghetto isn't just about being black. It's also about being just in poverty and getting from that. You know what I mean? But if you look at like the hood culture, those are the people who like romanticize it and just stay in it and fest in it, and it's kind of like brings like a culture of hopelessness, and it
Mm-hmm.
in any hope offends the hopelessness. If that makes sense.
Yeah.
So they glorify struggle culture. They glorify when things are hard. Things don't always got to be hard. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So like even in like movies, they glorify hood culture because you see someone starting off, they struggle really bad, but eventually they make it. But in reality, you don't really got to struggle that much. Then you got broken homes.
Yeah.
Like one thing I think we romanticize is broken homes too much. We could do it all by ourselves. And yes, you can, but why we got to prove a point and struggle the whole time?
Right. I agree with that. I agree with that. I mean, I feel like a lot of hip hop and like just the vast majority of like when you look at hood culture and what that is, it really emboldens and like embodies every type of, what's the word I want to use?
I won't say
Heathenism.
Yeah, I was gonna say problem with the hood actually. So I'm sorry to keep talking about Sexy Red, but Sexy Red and other rappers in the genre of Sexy Red, they talk about independence. Meg decided talks about independence. You know what I mean? They talk about these hyper independent women in reality not needing a man whatsoever, and it kind of like is a form of feminism in a way.
If you're enjoying